Did you know that people with strong self-discipline are 20% more likely to achieve their long-term goals across various areas of life, whether it's career success, physical health, or strong relationships? According to research from the University of Chicago, self-control actually predicts academic performance better than IQ. Let that sink in. It's not about being the smartest, not about having the most talent. It's about having the ability to stay focused, push through discomfort, and follow through even when you don't feel like it. That's the silent superpower of discipline. We often hear about having a winning mindset, but what does that actually mean? At its core, a winning mindset is a way of thinking that's focused on growth, persistence, and long-term success. It's about believing that consistent effort, day in and day out, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. And at the heart of that mindset, discipline. Discipline is what carries you when motivation disappears. It's the invisible thread that connects your dreams to reality. Whether you're building a business, learning a new skill, or transforming your health, discipline is what will get you to the finish line. Let's be honest, discipline isn't easy. If it were, we'd all have six-pack abs, successful businesses, and perfect morning routines. But the truth is, most of us struggle with it. Why? Because we live in a world that rewards instant gratification. It's easier to scroll for hours than to study for 30 minutes. It's easier to binge watch Netflix than to write that proposal, go for that run, or stick to that habit. Procrastination sneaks in like a thief, and our brains are wired to avoid discomfort. So we push things off, waiting for the right mood or perfect time. But here's the truth. The perfect time never comes. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for a train at the wrong station. It might pass by, but it won't stop for you. And this is where most people get stuck. They confuse motivation with discipline. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a decision. And building discipline requires effort, repetition, and the willingness to do what's hard, even when you don't feel like it. So how do we build discipline? Is it something you're born with, or can it be trained? Here's the good news. Discipline is like a muscle. And just like any muscle, the more you work it, the stronger it gets. Let's look at a few practical strategies that can help. First, set clear, specific goals. Vague goals lead to vague results. Don't just say, I want to be healthier. Say, I will walk 5,000 steps every day for the next 30 days. Specific goals give your brain something to lock onto. Second, create a routine. Discipline thrives in structure. Wake up at the same time. Set aside a daily time block for focused work. Habits remove the need for decision-making, which reduces friction and keeps you consistent. Third, use the 5-second rule. Mel Robbins' famous method: count backward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just start. This breaks the cycle of overthinking and launches you into action before your brain sabotages you. Fourth, eliminate distractions. Your environment shapes your behavior. Silence notifications. Use website blockers. Set up a clean, focused workspace. Discipline isn't just about willpower, it's about smart design. Fifth, track your progress. Use a journal, an app, or a calendar. Seeing your streak builds confidence. Each check mark is a small win, and small wins add up. A few years ago, I hit a low point. I had big dreams, but no discipline to match. Deadlines were missed. My health was declining. I was constantly busy, but not productive. Then one day I made a simple decision. Start with just 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes of intentional work. No distractions, no excuses. At first it felt insignificant, but over time something changed. 10 minutes became 20, then an hour, then a habit. I stopped chasing motivation and started showing up every single day. The discipline I built through those small efforts gave me the clarity, structure, and confidence to move forward. 6 months later, I launched my first successful online project. A year later, I was living a life I had once only imagined. And it all started with one choice: to show up even when I didn't feel like it. That's the real power of discipline. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about choosing progress over perfection. It's about becoming the kind of person who keeps promises to others and to yourself. When you develop discipline, you don't just build habits. You build identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who tries and start becoming someone who does. That shift changes everything. It unlocks your potential, sharpens your focus, and gives you the strength to achieve what once felt impossible. And that, my friend, is the essence of a winning mindset. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one area of your life where you're ready to build more discipline? Drop it in the comments. I'll be reading and replying. And if you found this valuable, check out my other videos where we go deeper into mindset, habits, and real growth. Let's win together.